So yesterday I had a really bad headache all day, and I kept feeling my heart going kind of in and out of rhythm, which was annoying because I was out spending time with some friends. And then at about 10:20 last night, it went to 130 and just wouldn't come down. So I'd taken a beta blocker again twice, and then ended up driving to the hospital. I'm not in Liverpool, so it was a local hospital that I've been to before and didn't really understand my condition, so I didn't really want to go. But we ended up driving there, and got to the car park, and so we'd got to the hospital, and I thought I'll just take my pulse again before we go in because I felt a bit different, and it stopped. So I'd waited 3 hours with a pulse of 140. I'd already taken 2 beta blockers, which I'm really suffering for today because, as you can probably hear in my voice, and I'm exhausted. I keep almost nodding off. I don't take beta blockers every day anymore, and I only have a very low dose, so hopefully in the next couple of hours I'll start to come round a bit more. But it's not really what you want for the Saturday of the August bank holiday, so we'll see how I am today and give the adult heart team a call on Monday and see. So I'll give the adult congenital heart nurses a call on Monday and then just see what they want to do. So this is why I'm looking forward to having the transplant tests done, because the end of that means we'll know a plan for surgery, not surgery, how we're going to manage, because they're also going to do another ablation after it, because I can't obviously keep going out of rhythm like this, and it's so often now, it's like every other day when it used to be like once in a while. So we need to have a plan really, so fingers crossed we will have that plan by September the 15th, and then I can celebrate. So the other part of it is also that I've started to get a little bit anxious when I'm not in Liverpool or Manchester, particularly sort of because these are so often now, and I never know whether I'm going to be able to stop it or not stop it. There's not a lot of specialist heart centres, and not a lot of sort of A&E, general A&E staff understand congenital heart defects and the surgeries and the symptoms, and you sometimes get sort of receptionists who think you don't look ill, so they don't treat it as urgently, and obviously you're telling them your pulse, and because you don't look like you've got a pulse of 140 or 150, and I look obviously without the butterfly filter, but I just look normal when I'm having them. I'm not out of breath, I'm not showing any kind of signs externally that what's going on, so it can be difficult, and I think I've got more worried about having an attack down here, like when I'm in Preston. It's one of the things that I don't think I'm alone in kind of worrying about my care and having the right teams around, and it's probably a worry that a lot of CHD parents have and other patients have. And what I've started to do now is I always carry the number for the heart nurses with me, and I won't let them do anything but blood tests until they've contacted the unit at MRI that leads my care. They tend to get, it happens at night, so it's often the on-call cardiologist who will make a decision, but at the end of the day, I'd rather it was led from there than just a hospital making a decision that, you know, they might try and stop my pulse and it's not going to work, or they might they might start to do like the injection that I have, adenosine it's called, and it basically stops your heart and restarts it, and there's steps to take before that, but sometimes hospitals will just go straight for that one. It's not a pleasant drug really, so but I think that's worked the last couple of times for me, and it's also one of the reasons why in the app we've got a section for GP, consultant, and who to call out of hours and in an emergency, like who do you want them to contact, and it's not a family member, it's what medical team do you want them to contact, which I think is important for like peace of mind, so that's in there. I've changed the filter now because I think this is a bit better. So what I'd be interested to know is what other CHD patients or parents find. Another big feature in the app is the ability to upload your medical letters and notes, so that you have them with you all the time. And I think that for me was an important feature because it just takes away that worry that if you can't tell them yourself, that they're going to know sort of what's happened in the past and what stage you're at. So it's an important thing to have on there. But if anybody's got any tips about what they do and, you know, how they deal with